Alright, YouTube. We're back at it again today. Basically, we're going to do our build up of the month of games, movies, anything entertainment wise, or anything I can show that I've got in this month. And basically, it's a calm month. Not a lot of releases, not a lot of big title drops. Mostly a lot of my stuff went to the, early month and late last month of Pokemon stuff, and saying the drought hit. I did get like a new what you call it shelf, so I can add the movies to. That because it's just accumulating and putting stuff on the floor till I got something. I got some speaker holders, so I can remove those off the shelf. So I have once again a shelf room to put a new shelf on because right now I'm in a small room. This ain't a big room, okay, and I got a lot of shelves, so definitely got that and put that speakers behind the bed right here. There's no point in me getting a big bed, so don't be like, oh man, your bed is right there. It's small, but I don't care. I ain't try to put nothing fancy on it. I got one of those comfy mattresses on top of the box spring itself, and it's a twin bed. It's perfect for me. I got a roommate, so it's not like I need a huge queen or king size bed. I once had that, and I had to give it up. So like I said, that's a lot of money to give up. You know, so I was just trying to get stuff together. I got a gaming desk, I got a new microphone, I got a new webcam, and of course, all that adds up. For my month. I try to keep myself at a certain amount. And I did have to spend for some unfortunate unseen stuff with my car and all. And of course, now I need a new laptop, and I don't have the money for it now. Ain't it crazy? And it's crazy because I had got a new laptop. To find out, I changed the screen out. I could change the screen out of the Dell, and I sent the other laptop back. But now I need another because the fan is too loud and distorts the microphone. Even so, the microphone is still here. You can still hear a little bit of it in the background. But anywho, what else can I talk before I get into it? I did try out the two new Mountain Dew flavors that came out. The was it Voodoo 3. Well, the Voodoo 3 ain't that bad, but once again, the other two were great. We had the Skittles, which was, well, it's not Skittles, but it was a hard candy explosion, or like, a sweet candy explosion is what they called it. And to me, it tasted like Skittles. The one before that was like oh, my mind went blank. I can't think of it, but once again, it was like something sweet and it was still good. This one, on the other hand, had a little aftertaste. I can't put it. It tasted like kind of like a Starburst at first, and then it turned into like a Sweeties. You ever had Sweeties hard candy, or like one that you just can chew, and it turns to dust, or it just evaporates in your mouth afterwards? That's the aftertaste. It started out good, and it's somewhere in the decent range. I didn't really like the Voodoo 3, unfortunately. I felt they could have went to a different type of taste. And then we have the Thrashed Apple, which is the Kroger exclusive. Let me tell you, this thing is good. I thought it was going to be like a sour apple. It's not a sour apple, and it's definitely not a crisp apple, okay? It tastes like candy green apple. I approve of it because I like it better than the Frostbite at Walmart. I like it better than that watermelon or melon flavor they have that they just can't seem to keep stock in Walmart, and other places. But I put us up there with the Family Dollar. Was it Family Dollar or whatever a dollar store it is in that Maui, whatever that Hawaiian tasting one. That thing is good too. That's where I put it. I like this one. Thrashed apple. I approve of. Unfortunately, our Kroger's it was supposed to come to Southside. It was supposed to be a superstore, and they put it into Grovetown instead. They put it into the fancy neighborhood further back. And they claimed we were still gonna get one. That wasn't ours, but they were lying through their teeth. That's how Augusta people work. The higher ups, the mayor, and all that. They put all the good stuff in the Martinez, Evans, and Grovetown, and then turn around like, oh no, no, we ain't looking down on Southside. We're not looking. Yeah, they are, because Southside don't get nothing. And when we finally do, it's not a superstore. It's not even a correct thing. Like we got a Walmart marketplace, but we were supposed to get a Walmart superstore. And even the marketplace is not like any regular marketplace. It's a step down, you know. We don't get everything that a regular one does. So, yeah, that's how they do Hepzibah and Southside, you know. But anywho's, let's get into it, okay? So far, I only got like games and movies this month, you know. Nothing like book form, nothing out of the ordinary, you know. Since a lot of stuff I had to pay back, you know, that's what my money went into mostly. Pay back and getting things, you know, I thought I could upgrade. So let's start off with game wise. I have two games that I'm doing unboxings for that I got this month, so that's added in. That's from Niz and Iffy, so that kind of like full price retail, you know, nothing there. But sometimes GameFly puts out some good stuff at some good prices. It's always worth checking out their blowout sales, because at first it got sold off to a new person, and the new person was putting full prices on everything. It sucked. They're later on they finally start putting out some blowout sales like they used to, and it sucked. And once again, so finally they reverted back to how it was. You know, some good prices after a certain time frame. That's better than Amazon or any other retail. You know, when they do their price sales. So I was able to get 5 PS5 games. You know, to add to the collection. I got Subnautica Below Zero. It's pretty awesome right there. I got Hitman 3. You guys excuse the glare, I got the window open, but Hitman 3 is pretty good. It's cheaper than Amazon itself. Got Tribes of Midgard, which was 20. The other ones like anywhere from 25 to 35, you know, and 40 for one of them, you know. Nothing higher than 40. And that's to my goal. I ain't paying no $70 for certain games, you know. And them other ones like Battlefield that's coming out for $70, you can stop that madness. I can wait a little longer and get you at $40. I don't agree with that. You know, I understand some first party thing they got increased, you know, to come out with a bigger storylines and all that, really go out. But Battlefield and Call of Duty, y'all ain't really dropping like, you know, huge like that, and just to be asking for no $70 when, especially Call of Duty, using the same game engines that is not improved. Yeah, let's stop. Okay, little minor tanks is you haven't evolved at all, Call of Duty. But anywho, let's keep going. Returnal was the most expensive one. That was the $40. So that's awesome because I wasn't spending no 70 on it. And then we got also, I believe, for 35. And that's Ratchet and Clank Ripped Apart. This was the launch edition. So that was two games I really wanted, but did not want to buy at, you know, release date for, you know, that much, you know, because at the time a lot of my money went to Pokemon. I know. Otherwise I would have bought it, you know. Sometimes you gotta figure out what you want to do and what you don't want to do and compromise, you know. Like I said, Pokemon has really grabbed me by the wrist and just pulled all kinds of force to get it right. Okay, let's see. Movie wise, we got Scream Factory with Alone in the Dark. I'm still not over the cover, you know. The cover is somewhat from decent, but the one in the background with the eyes and the nose, I don't know, that got me. So I didn't go for, you know, the poster, and I just got this off Amazon. Because usually I'll buy off, you know, Screen Factory if it comes with some goodies, right? But to like the Halloween 4K movies, I did not get it from Screen Factory. Because, you know, the design is kind of crazy and they wanted so much money for their 4Ks. I just got it off Amazon, which dropped their price, you know. I got A Clockwork Orange. A classic. Yes, there's some craziness in here, you know. That it couldn't be made today. I can tell you that much. But I hate that there was like over like 5 hours worth of content cut out, you know. And then Stanley Kubrick went ahead and had the footage burnt. So there was so much to cut out, like extra fight scenes, things that explained more of the scenes. there was a lot more in here that should have been kept. Okay, it would have been a lot better that way. So it's kind of sad to hear that. I finally got Super 8 Steelbook at a great price from Amazon. They dropped the price because I was going to pay buku for it like they wanted. And I preferred that Steelbook instead of the regular 4K slipcover, you know. Some of those I rather wait because I prefer the Steelbook. Then we have the Shawshank Redemption. I had to turn the other one in because they came in oversized envelopes and it got crushed. And I don't want something that's just crushed and bent. So I went ahead and had them send me another one and returned the other one. Because I care about my slipcovers. Got this for the cheap. That was Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. So that's pretty awesome to get with the slipcover. Something that didn't get the bells and whistles of our Scream Factory, but still I had to get it. And that's the Thing, one of my like top two. You know, I keep switching my favorite horror movie out. It's The Thing and Evil Dead. I keep swapping those two between themselves, but this is one of my favorite tops. So I had to get it. I have a feeling eventually down the road, Scream Factory will put out their collector's edition on the 4K because everything is being migrated. But Scream Factory is starting to realize them companies ain't leasing out on the 4Ks. They're keeping it for themselves to put out. And you want other people like Kino and Arrow wants to go to the 4K array, and they want those titles to be put out too. And of course, once again, GameFly had some 4K movies, but I went with the one that was much cheaper than I could find retail, and that's the New Mutants. I got this for $8, with slipcover. And when this first came out, they were like $30, man. They were out their damn mind with Fox. And so I kept waiting, and it just kept going to like 28, 26. I'm like, nah. Finally, this thing came for $7.99. Like I said, $8. I was like, bet. So, like I said, the two game unboxings, I'm doing their own videos. But that's basically all I got this month. There was like nothing else really big, besides I got some display things. I went ahead and swapped them over to the other side of the wall because somebody told me, oh, it's so revealing and all that. I had somebody that complained. So to keep up with things, and to delete that weed type of life, from the camera, I moved them around. So eventually I will get a Fallout one that's going to go over there this month. And they have a limited edition one I want so bad. I think it's also Fallout. I think it's Fallout. Because they had Venom already, and I missed out. That sold out. But the one that's coming up, no, it's The Witcher 3. I think it's The Witcher 3. And I'm going to have the limited edition. Yes, it's pretty pricey, but I saved my money this month for it. Like I said, I know I need a laptop, and that's where it should have went, but if you see that limited edition, you understand, okay? So once again, that's just how it is. I try to keep my money as close to as possible, but man, like I said, I do need a new laptop, but if I can't really get a good enough donation for it, I just have to get it sometime January or February, So we'll see. We shall see. But anywho, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave some likes, some comments. Please subscribe, and always enjoy.